What the hell is that?
What's up, folks? Mephi here, and today I'm going to be doing something that's, I'm going to be perfectly honest with you, I really should stop doing, but this is part of my channel now and part of my life, so, yee. Like you saw in the intro, what is this? What is this? Well, I'm glad you asked. Let's find out, shall we? Okay, I probably should have cut in a little bit more. Safety first, people. Wrapping is weird, but then again, it's from DHL. Let's see, what do we have here? Okay. Now, I ordered this not too long ago. I didn't expect it to pop up as soon as it did, but considering the fact that I got this straight from Japan, the plot thickens. A box within a box. Well, actually, looks like two boxes within a box. Yeah, now I need to be a little more careful with this, but it's the first thing back since my hiatus, which was really necessary. If you saw the last video, you'll understand why. Okay. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Let's start with this one. Okay. Oh my goodness! So, for those of you who are aware, I love Kamen Rider 01. I've made that very, very clear. This is Kamen Rider 01's Realizing Hopper. Now, for story reason, this is basically just, story reason, it's his pseudo final form, I guess you could say. I'm probably wrong about that, but yeah. Long story short, Hiden Aruto, the main character for 01, was a failed comedian turned to a CEO of his late grandfather's company, Hiden Intelligence, where they specialize in artificial intelligence as well as other types of machinery and stuff like that. On the day of his grandfather's funeral, wow, that actually kind of hits a little more close to home now. But yeah, after his grandfather's funeral, they found out in the last will and testament he was left the entire company to his grandson, even though they haven't talked to each other for years. Due to that, they said that the upcoming crisis of AI versus humanity was going to start. And to do that, it needed to be fought back with a special device that his grandfather created had written to be created the day of his funeral, by giving birth to the 01 driver and giving his grandson the power. Only way to actually use the 01 driver is to be the president of the company. So, reluctantly, he ended up taking it after some other stuff had happened. But during the story, he went down a dark path close to the end of the series, and he went through a lot. He got his mind back together literally on the final episode, and this is basically his base form, but on steroids because of a different progress key. The things that they use to morph in 01, you've seen Vulcan's belt before, actually. I have him right here. Vulcan's driver is the 0-1 driver for the Lone Wolf. This is actually the 0-1 driver that Aruto uses when he transforms. However, like I said, due to different circumstances, his progress key changed and it got stronger. So let's dive right in here, shall we? Wait, is that a... Holy crap, it comes with a base! I'm gonna have to cut that out. Mr. Knife is getting a lot of use today. Come on. Don't hurt the figure. I love this thing. But yeah. Okay. Alright. There's that. And of course, Hiden Aruto as Realizing Hopper. Like I said, it's just a modified version of his base form because for some odd reason the Reiwa era decided instead of giving people just like their final forms for the episodes, we're just going to give them a souped up version of their base forms. 0-1 did it first, then Saber did it. No! Haha, gotcha! Can I pull the progress key out of this one? Yes, I can. Sweet. Can't really see it too well, but this is the Realizing Hopper progress key. There we go. Wait, I never noticed, actually. Hold on a sec. Oh, man. I know. Oh, wait, it is there. It is there. It's just really tiny. So, you can't really see it, but the little circle insignia right there in the progress key right here actually shows you the animal that it's based off of when it goes into the driver. Aruto's is a grasshopper. So, Vulcan's is a wolf. Or in this case, a dire wolf for this form. But yeah. Let's put the president back together, shall we? Bell first. I think I got it on... I think I got it on backwards. Let me... Yep, backwards. Act as if you never know how to play with toys, Mephi. There we go. There we go. This one's not stiff. In fact, this one's actually... Like I said, this one doesn't really feel that stiff. I think this is the first 0-1 figure that I've had so far that doesn't feel that stiff. The paint looks a little odd compared to the original version of Rising Hopper, but Realizing Hopper, the only major difference is the color pops a little more because it glows. If I set this in front of a light, you'll probably notice it better. But yeah, normally the little accents right here are actually just the regular black, but since the armor is powered up, you can see like the glow in different parts, you know? I actually love 0-1's base form and Realizing Hopper form because it's simple and it's sleek. Plus, just like in the show, it's modular depending on what progress key that he uses for a power-up. I wasn't expecting him to come with his own base. Now, I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you. A lot of people don't like 01 that I've seen on Twitter, but then again, Twitter is kind of a toxic place, so I don't tend to listen to a lot of people there. Other than that, the figure's not bad. It comes with just interchangeable hands. It's not like his regular Rising Hopper form where he comes with his attaché case sword, which I don't have a problem with, because like I said, it's basically his EX form. It's not like his other forms where he just has like different weapons out of nowhere and stuff like that, which isn't that big a deal. Plus, it was only used for one episode in a movie, which ironically was the final episode, and the movie was kind of like the end of the season. Due to COVID-19 happening during the show's final arc, they had to change a lot of things. So originally, his final form that he got was supposed to be his movie form, but things changed because writing needed to be tweaked a little bit because, like I said, COVID-19 sucked and did a lot of people dirty, which means TV shows got did dirty. But yeah, Hiden Naruto, aka failed comedian turned superhero. This stuff writes itself. But next up, our other mystery figure. Alright. This one's up top. Uh-oh. I did promise if I got her, I would talk about this figure. This is my favorite form for Kamen Rider Valkyrie. Yaiba is the third main rider for Kamen Rider 01. You have 01, of course, then you have Kamen Rider Vulcan, and now Kamen Rider Valkyrie. Valkyrie works, well, during the season, worked as a liaison for a minute for the company known as AIMS. AIMS is basically a military organization that goes after rogue AI and stuff like that. And Fua and Yaiba both work for the same organization. Fua was the militant one. Yaiba, she was the one in charge of like the weapons and stuff like that, because originally she was part of the company and rival company to Hiden Intelligence, which was Zaya, working under Amatsu Guy, aka Kamen Rider Thouser. Shout out to my friend Zaya of America, by the way. He is the one that actually got me the hookup to the website where I can get these figures. I'll put a link to his channel down below. Anyway, this form for Valkyrie is her final form from the movie Kamen Rider 01 Others, Valkyrie and Vulcan. Now, like I showed in that review that I did for Lone Wolf, Valkyrie's form is based off of a Serval Tiger, which they call Justice Serval. I just call it Serval Tiger form, but yeah. So this one, she uses, like I said, the Serval Tiger key. It's a repaint and retooling from a couple Kamen Rider suits, but if you look real close, if you've seen Valkyrie's other forms, her base form is a cheetah, dashing cheetah, or rushing cheetah. Then her secondary form was Lightning Hornet. This is actually torso-wise a repaint of her Lightning Hornet. I think also her legs as well too. The arms, if I remember correctly, they're actually from another Kamen Rider suit. I can't quite remember. I want to say Naki's, but we'll look into it later. Let's pop the box. Ooh. Alright. She has paint. Like, I love the claws. I've always had a thing for claws and gauntlet weapons other than swords. I can't help it. because they look dope. And like I said, this suit looks beautiful. Unfortunately, because of plot reasons, it got hoed. Come on, Mephi. Ah! Oh, that pops off. Okay. I was about to have a heart attack. Like, no, God, no, I just got it. No! Now, I don't know if I told you guys this last time, but certain Kamen Riders' weapons are sometimes their morphers. Can this pop off? Actually, you know what? I'm gonna leave it as this. I'm afraid I might break it. This is the Shot Riser. Ames uses. I can swear I can talk grammar good. Yeah. Ames uses these as especially Kamen Rider Valkyrie and Vulcan. These were their morphers, their henshin devices. They were Shot Riser pistols that allowed them to, whatever progress key that they used, transform from that. Now, the reason why she still has hers is because she was basically set up to stay with her form for a while. Vulcan, on the other hand, his got destroyed literally early on while they were fighting the current villain of the movie, Kamen Rider Invincible Jinrai. But yeah. Stiff arm syndrome. Great. Now, make sure I don't have a heart attack. Pop this back on. Please don't tell me I broke this. Woo!
Eventually.
But yeah. Notice out of every... This is actually my first female rider figure. And I'm not gonna lie, the proportions actually are pretty dope. I love this suit. The coloring is dope. You can see they used a different head model compared to her original form. Plus, I think they built that helmet from scratch. But yeah, love the claws. Is she as articulate as everybody else? Well, she looks like it. I think the arm piece up, like, yeah, so the arm pieces do actually bend up a little bit. That's good. Just like every other SH Figuart figure, she has interchangeable hands. The arms do swivel. That's cool. And yeah. Like I said, I really love the paint for this. This actually pops. Here, let me just... That way you can see it better. The color pops. It really does. And I'm really happy with it. The finish gives off a really shiny coat to it. I don't have anything negative to say about this other than the arm blade giving me a heart attack. She looks like she's ready for combat. She's ready for all types of smoke. Now, why didn't they do that in the movie? But Mephi, it was for plot reasons. But yeah. So yeah, I have all three of the main riders from Kamen Rider 01. And for the sake of my wallet, I'm just going to stick with these versions of them. Now, I may get Kamen Rider 02, which is Aruto's actual final form, down the road. But yeah, welcome to the family, I guess. Seriously, these claws look so sick. Well, Momotaro, looks like you are now my second favorite figure when it comes to articulation. Don't get me wrong, the others are very articulate too. Well, most of them. Some of them have like feel to it, especially around the shoulders. I'm looking at you, Tyrant Dragon. But yeah, that's it. I'll get some more down the road. This is now part of the show. Cheers. Hey, thanks again for sticking around all the way to the end of the video. It really does help. If you want updates on future videos and stuff like that, links down in my description where it tells you about my Twitter as well as my Discord. If you want to see anything else from me, here's a playlist of the most recent series that I finished, and this right here is the most recent video that I've done too. Take care.